I'm gonna show y'all why Takashi 6ix9ine. No, I'm starting it off wrong. Why Young Pharaoh is worse than Takashi 6ix9ine. And it's only gonna take me less than 5 minutes to tell y'all why Takashi 6ix9ine is a different case than Young Pharaoh. Young Pharaoh is the type of dude who gets on the internet. He has a very big following. Gets on the internet, talks about he gathered a big following by supposedly exposing the white man. But every time he has a gay and a white man on his platform, he gives them nothing but respect and befriends them. He got all kind of white supremacists on his platform, and he gives them nothing but respect. He gets a gay on his platform, he gives them nothing but respect. And he's friends with 99% of his friends are gay and white supremacists. But he's supposed that these are his targets, that people he's supposed to be against. But he, more than likely, he is a gay and a black supremacist goddamn self. Most to be against black people. He's a white black supremacist, his goddamn self. Has no he has no friends. Mostly his friends are whites or gays. This nigga always turns on people that he goes on their platform or brings them on his platform that's black. He goes against them. He has problems against all kinds of black people. He has, even if they scammers or whatever the case is, he don't blow up the white people that's supposed to be scamming or the gays. He is all against his own people, but he's supposed to be pro-black. He know all the kind of shit against. That's why I think this motherfucker is a plant. Cause to be so young, unless he just pick up a book and he's a speed reader and can remember a whole lot of shit. I believe this guy is paid by the government to spread propaganda. He's a plant. He's a plant. And the reason why I believe this kid is a plant, because this kid was in jail. And I'm going to tell you how the government get plants and informants. The government, I worked for the government for over 15 years, so I know how they work. I've been a licensed nurse in the government for many years, so I know how the government works. Now, I haven't seen them recruit people who were nurses or who were had other regular old jobs in the government. Someone to see that they have a special talent in something else and say, well, look, man, I seen them do this guy like this. They said, what is your base salary here? He's had 30, they said 36,000. So what they'll do is they'll come to you with a proposition and say, hey man, you want to make six figures and leave this job as 36,000, and your end salary will be 49,000 if you worked here for 29 years or whatever, or 69,000. You want to make six figures? The average person going to say, yeah, hell yeah. So what the motherfucker would do is he'll go to your manager, your unit manager, who's your manager, and say, are y'all short staff here? Do y'all really need him? Can he transfer? Can he start training with us? They say, okay, yeah, we need him for another month. After another month, y'all can have him. So after a month, he'll leave the job and they'll start training him for wherever they want him to be. Do they want him to sit in a room and spy on people? Do they want him to go make YouTube videos? Whatever the government type of shit they into, they will hire a person like Young Pharaoh. Young Pharaoh was a jailbird. Young Pharaoh, like I don't know what the fuck he was going to jail for, but Young Pharaoh was a jailbird. So he might have been teaching a class on Sunday or teaching other inmates how to do something. And there's a government a government person probably was in there because they had government people inside jails. They just there just to pick up information. They not even really in jail. They just there to gather information. They be like, yo, this kid here. He's very unusual. Got right. Good orator, and plus he got a high aptitude for learning, and we can use this guy in the government. Government got all kind of people work for. Everybody just ain't 9 to 5 employees. They got all kind of weirdos working for the government. I know this because I've been in the government employee for over 15 years, and I know that right now I just do PRN at the government. If I just want to pick up some extra nursing hours from my regular job, I don't feel like working my regular job, or if I got extra time on my regular job, I just go call one of the supervisors, one of the people that do staffing, call them, tell them my availability, and he said, "Oh yeah, we need a nurse for unit 5C, whatever, blah blah blah." And I call them there, put me on the schedule, and I show up, and I'll come inside the building. I still got my government ID to go in and start working a shift and get paid. I'm still on payroll, so that's how it works. So young Pharaoh is more than likely is a government employee on the internet to make videos, start beef with people, start trouble, and spread propaganda. That's how he got that large platform. They probably started him off with 10,000, or he went on Facebook and build up a following on Facebook or some Black Planet or whatever the fuck he did, and that shit transferred over from that to YouTube. That's what the government do. I seen them. I don't want to name the people that they did it for because they still are active on YouTube, and it's not my business to exploit them. But I know exactly where they come from, and I know why they doing what they doing. But man, I'm trying to shorten up this video because this video would take an average person an hour to do. But since I know how to cut through the fat, it's not going to take me more than 10 minutes. Takashi 6ix9ine. Just get to this character right there. I'm gonna start off and get a disclaimer. Takashi 6ix9ine is a slimy individual, and I believe he is a white supremacist. On top of me, he's a supremacist. He don't like black people because he always recruit black people to do his dirty work. But this let me get that out there. He's not a good guy. He's not innocent in all this. Let me just put that out there before people start going in and talking about I support snitches and all this type of shit. Fuck you, eat a dick. Check this shit out. So the average person, and especially these motherfuckers out here like Negro, CJ, and all the rest of these motherfuckers, they would do the same thing Takashi 6ix9ine would do, and a lot of other motherfuckers would do the same things Takashi 6ix9ine would do if they was in front of the federal government. I was in front of the federal, even though I worked for the federal government for 15 years, but I also did crime shit in my life. I'm from Baltimore, so I was involved in crime. That's probably more than likely when I was younger. When I was like 22, 23 years old, I had a problem with guns. I had a problem with guns. I have got a case with guns. I had got a real big federal government case, and I know how the federal government operate. Did I roll over and start snitching on people? No, I didn't. Could I easily have got out of this situation by snitching on somebody? Yes, I could have. Did I take it to court and say, fuck it, let me roll the dice? Yes, I did, because that's what type of nigga I am. I rolled the dice, I went to court, and I made out, and I got the shit expunged off my record, automatically dropped off my record in 1 year. That's the type of nigga I am. So I'm not a snitch. So don't even get that wrong. Wood is not into that type of shit. But Takashi 6ix9ine is a special case, and let me explain why. I'm going to tell you why Takashi 6ix9ine is a special case. I'm going to tell you why he's a special case. I'm going to tell you why he's a special case. But here, we put his head up. Here you go. I'm going to show you why. Takashi 6ix9ine is a special case. Takashi 6ix9ine was a regular old rapper. So he got mixed up with some gang members. Okay, let me just give you a basis of the story, just the beginning of the story, order of the story. He got mixed up with some gang members. But him and the gang members didn't get along. At the while, the gang members start involving Takashi 6ix9ine in their criminal activities. That was a no. They should have stayed the muscle, and whatever they did, they should have stayed the muscle. They should have never involved this kid in the dirt they was doing. And they should have never encouraged him to beef with people. And when you beef with people, we got your back. He's a young, impressionable 19-year-old kid. He's going to start beef with everybody. And he knowing that he got a notorious gang from New York to back him up. So he's on the internet wilding, bugging out, spazzing out on every fucking body, knowing that he got a gang that's gonna back him up. He could travel all over, and they gonna hold him down when some shit, when the shit jump off and shit get real. They gonna hold him down. So okay, that's number one stupid shit right there. They did. Then another thing, they start going on a heist and doing that type of shit. They start taking this little fuck nigga with them. That's another. That's another thing they did wrong. They start taking this little. They start going down, backing niggas down, robbing niggas, all kind of shit. And this little nigga was with him. So the government see that shit, and they already had the government on their ass before they even had this nigga on them. So the government was already filing them, tagging these niggas. They were notorious street gang from New York somewhere. So he started taking this little kid with him. This little kid got all kind of information. So you think the government, when they want to indict somebody and they see this little fuck nigga with him, he the first target they gonna come to and start trying to put the pressure on him. So he might have been talking with the police from the beginning. So then he start having a little fallout with the gang over his money. So if they a notorious street gang and they involved in his business affairs, of course they're gonna start taking money from this motherfucker, man. They're gonna start making bank deals with people, with promoters and all kind of people, booking people and all kind of shit, stealing this nigga money because they a street gang. That's what they do. They rob motherfuckers. So they start robbing him. They regular niggas. So they start robbing him, extorting him, doing all kind of shit, trying to kill him. And then ultimately they tried to kill him because that's what they do. They kill people. They rob and kill people. So he eventually became a target of the street gang that he was employing. Do y'all follow me? He was a target of the street gang that he employed. Let me say it again on some Dr. Umar shit. He was a target of the street gang that he employed. So they was going to ultimately kill him. They was fucking his girl, threatening his mom, and doing all kind of shit that street gangs usually do. So I'm not involved with street gangs. So if you're not involved in street gangs, you never been involved with a street gang, and you never had a street gang on top of your head, fucking your girl, robbing you, beating, pistol whipping you, going in your house, stealing your shit. How can you have an opinion on somebody that you haven't experienced, that you never even experienced? So you're the fuck nigga for even having an opinion on this type of shit. Because more than likely, you don't know what the fuck you would have did as a 19-year-old kid that's making millions of dollars involved with a street gang. You don't have the proper information to come up with an assessment. You can't assess it. You can't come up with you can't come up with what you would have done, and you damn sure can't come up with an evaluation. Because you can't evaluate something that you can't even properly assess. I'm just telling you basic knowledge, one-on-one. You can't come up with an assessment or something like this. You don't have the proper information. You don't have the proper experience. So this kid, they were putting dick on his girl, robbing him, beating him up, and all kind of shit, extorting him. Takashi 6ix9ine is a special case. He was getting robbed. Girl was getting fucked. everything else. Mom getting threatened, and they was going to kill him. So, of course, he going to snitch on these motherfuckers. But your kid, young Pharaoh, is snitching and all that type of stuff. Because more than likely, if he's not a government informant, he just a wild, weird dude that's crazy with power and more than likely is an enemy of his own people. That's the difference between Takashi 6ix9ine and young Pharaoh. Special case. Hit the thumbs up, support the channel.